Learn how to select the HTML elements we will use throughout the weather app. In this lesson, we want to learn how we can select HTML elements. Before JavaScript can update the web page, it must first find the HTML elements. And we use the document.getElement by ID method to select our city input, the search button, and every weather information area. And we are going to store each of it in a variable so we can use it later. So before we do that, I quickly want to add to my style, and I want to style the children of the results. And I just want to add a margin of 10 pixels top and down, and on the side 0, and you can see this looks more cleaner. So having done that, let's move straight into the JS file. And in order to target all the elements, you want all the HTML elements to load before JavaScript starts selecting them. So we'll make use of window onload and pass the function. And then inside this function, we can start saving the ID of our HTML elements into a variable. So let's call the first one city input. So we'll pick it with document.getElement by ID method. So let's call the second one search button. Search button equals to document.getElement by ID search button. So the next one, we'll call it city name. And can just pick this by document.getElement by ID method. So the next one is going to be temperature. And this is going to be document.getElement by ID temperature. Then the next one is weather. And this is going to be document.getElement by ID, and then pass in weather. And the next one is going to be humidity. Next one is going to be the wind. And then pass in the wind. So let's give this space. So we successfully targeted the IDs of these elements: city, search button, then city name. So that means the city input is going to be this, the search button is going to be this, then city name is going to be this, then temperature, weather, humidity, and wind speed. So we just use the document.getElement by ID to select each element by its ID, and we store each one inside a variable such as the search button and city name, and the paragraphs that will display the weather information. So nothing changes on the screen yet, actually, but these variables allow us to interact with the page in the next lesson. So we have successfully learned how we can select HTML elements and target the IDs of those elements. So here are a few key takeaways from this lesson. Number one, the document.getElement by ID method. Select an HTML element by its ID. Number two, storing elements in variables. Make them easy to use. Number three, window.onload. Ensure the HTML exists before JavaScript runs. And lastly, Preparing these variables makes future lessons much easier.